to really inspire us, to spark a light in our hearts. It takes a lifetime to build the things that please our eyes, our senses, and everything we experience in our daily life. But with a blink of an eye, we can lose the people, the things that we worked our entire life hard for. Just think about that. 12th of November at 2:30, as I'm about to depart to another flight to America to serve some amazing clients, I receive a phone call. A call that I dread all my life, that one day will come and will haunt me and will deliver the news. It was the news losing my very dear mom. The woman who gave birth to my life. The woman who helped so many people and, as you're about to hear, saved my life on multiple occasions. So I would love to take this moment to honor all the moms in the world. And I would like to ask you to put your hands in your heart. And I would love you to repeat something, not just to the moms we have in this world, but also to those who crossed on the other side. I love you and thank you for being a conduit of life. I love you and thank you for being a conduit of life. Without our mothers, we would not be here where we are today. And some of you mentioned the Globes last night and the inspiring speech that Oprah did. And there are many people in the world, including yourselves, being here. You are the inspiration to the world. All you have to do is to be able to tap into that true wisdom. Because deep down inside of you, there's a vision, there's a mission, there's a purpose you want to bring into your life. Agree?
Yeah.
Okay? But if you are like some of my students, in life you stumble across roadblocks and also doubts that prevent you from truly living your true nature, which is being infinite in your abilities to create and destroy life. The thing about us as human beings, we love when we create things, right? When we love things. But the moment we lose something, we tend to go into our disempowered states. We tend to respond with our emotions. And if you are one of those people, remember from tonight, emotions are the things that destroy your health and your wealth. Especially the relationships that you worked very hard to build. Now, did you know that billions of people around the world, at Christmas and New Year's, they all sit down and write down their New Year's resolutions? But yet, only 8% of these people manage to actually action and create those resolutions. Which means billions of people are not manifesting their true potential. This and many of the life adversities that hit me from a very young age made me extremely curious to learn and to understand what is it within ourselves that makes us successful, makes a woman like Oprah become the Oprah she is today. What about Steve Jobs? What about Richard Branson? What about Adele? What about all these amazing people that we really wake up every day and we get inspired by? What is it different about them? And having spent a lifetime of studying, researching, educating, mentoring, healing, coaching, speaking, and delivering multi-billion IT programs across the world, I came to the conclusion that all of us run on a caveman operating system, 0.1. And I said, okay, what is it that we can do to really upgrade our internal mechanisms and faculties and aptitudes to really bring the success what deep down each one of you desires by design. So I consolidated all of my work, wisdom, knowledge, experiences, client stories, and successes into a 25 unique conscious engineering steps, which I embedded in the TJS evolutionary method alarm. And how that came about is through those 30 years working with some of the top experts in the world, both people from the Western world who helped me educate my mind, and people from the Eastern world who helped me understand the power of energy healing. That this light, this life force that runs in each one of us has tremendous power, but also is so, so special. And also, it is so price-worthy. It's frankly priceless. Now we know. If we have something that is so priceless, what do? We put it in a safe. Yes? Because people will steal it. So the same intelligence within us has this inbuilt alarm mechanism. And I went and spent almost 12 weeks in meditation. And I wanted to bring all of my scientific knowledge, maths, science, quantum physics, psychology, with my healing knowledge under one umbrella. And that's how the acronym ALARM came about. Which means when we truly acknowledge love, which is this force, the life force within each one of us, we truly are capable of creating miracles in our life, capable of activating those leadership skills, activating those dreams, and creating businesses, products, and services that truly nurture every human being that comes near you. I saw how in the world in general we are told to walk away from adversity, to walk away from negative people. I was so wrong. What I learned is that every time I walked away, I was hiding those parts of myself which were totally disempowered and waiting to awaken within me, waiting to understand the intelligence within me. So the next step is, I actually wanted to understand how to upgrade people's knowledge and mindset. Because working in technology for almost 20 years, I took companies from DOS operating system to Windows 10. And recently I had the pleasure to coach intensively one of the top CEOs of one of the biggest banks in the city this week. And the first thing he asked me, he said to me, "How can I trust you? That you are the right guy to do this kind of job for me?" So I said to him, "Sure, pen and paper." And I went on board and I said to him, "Okay, you've just described to me your entire company and everything about you." So I started building diagrams. And in those diagrams, I put computers, DOS. Anybody remembers DOS in here? Perfect. I'm not that old on my own in here. Then I put, what was the next operating system? Remember? 95. The next one? 98. There was no 97. The next one? Yeah? 2000. And then went Windows XP. Then we had NT. Then we went into Windows 7. Then we went to Windows 8. And we have Windows 10. And we're working on Windows 12. So I put boxes across those. And I asked him the question where the company is right now. And I said to him, okay, imagine those boxes are your people and your leaders. Which one would you trust to do your best job? And he said to me, naturally, I'll go for Windows 10. And I said, this is what I can do for you. I can help every person within your organization to upgrade their internal operating system to Windows 10. And that was it for him. So the other thing about this methodology, as we go through life, There's so many things that stop us. But one thing never stops, which is that inner yearning, inner voice within you. If you truly listen to that, you will take action. You will find the resources, and you will find the courage to make a big difference in your life. And as I bring this talk to a closure, I would love you to leave you with one message worth spreading. Would you like to know what that is? To live an extraordinary life is to awaken your ability to learn to love the unlovable. My name is Toni J. Selimi.